Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Virbadhra Singh is meeting with Congress President Sonia Gandhi. He left his residence just a short while back to reach Janpat to meet Sonia Gandhi and explain corruption charges that have been levelled against him by the BJP. He may also meet Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi. Virbadhra Singh has been summoned to Delhi to meet senior leaders on Tuesday. In fact, the allegations against the Himachal Chief Minister come just as the Congress is attempting to remold its image into a party that fights corruption. Senior BJP leader Arun Jaitley on Monday had accused Virbadhra Singh of taking bribe from a private company for the extension of a project. Virbadhra released a statement earlier saying that he had never taken the alleged bribe. Meanwhile, the BJP continues to pursue its allegations against the Himachal Chief Minister. On Tuesday, party activists clashed with police officials as they protested outside Rahul Gandhi's residence.
See, Virbadhra Singh, who has been charged by leader of opposition Arun Jaitley ji, that there is a complete case, open and shut case of quid pro quo corruption. And if Rahul Gandhi wants to showcase himself as somebody who is fighting corruption, then he should have answered that.
So is that the reason that the BJP is targeting Virbadhra Singh yet again to actually get to Rahul Gandhi? Kartikeya Sharma, political editor, is now joining us with more details. Kartikeya, even in the run-up to Himachal elections, Virbadhra was targeted by the BJP, but nothing much came out of it at that time and he won the elections. This time, have they revived this to target specifically Rahul Gandhi, who seems to be taking up the cudgels against corruption?
I think you see this is part and parcel of BJP's overall campaign to sustain the issue of corruption. Now, what has been happening is that since Rahul Gandhi has started addressing certain issues of corruption, and because of which certain tangible actions were taken by the government. For example, the issue of ordinance was one, the form was incorrect. The other has been the issue of Adarsh Society. He says that it shouldn't have been rejected by the cabinet. I think these are the issues on which the BJP wants to bring pressure on the Congress party, because Mr. Virbadhra Singh is like Yedurappa. It took BJP more than 2 years to decide whether they want to do away with the strongmen or not, because sometimes state issues are completely different from the central perception or the way people react in Delhi or Mumbai. Now, the technicality of the issue is that anyway the matter is partly sub judice, and the CBI cannot directly look into it. But then in election seasons, these charges are going to fly. But then now it rests on the shoulders of Mr. Virbadhra Singh to come clean on this issue and fight the battle of perception.
Kartikeya Sharma, many thanks for joining us with those details this morning.